Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because that episode was crazy and there is so much going on in the real world. I mean, we're welcoming Kim D.
I don't know how to even. You're going to have to start this, David. I got more DMs last night from our listeners. People are blown away by all of this. Okay. This is the real deal. I've been on this show for a long time. Now I'm off for a long time. When I was on, it was real. It wasn't real for a long time. This is as real as it gets. Wow. Go ahead.
I mean, people are just okay. Well, first of all, before we get there, guess what, girl? We have 18 days here until our live show. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to take that back. Yeah. Actually, today's the first 18 days. So
today is not. Yeah. Today is the first.
Well, by the time everyone hears this, it'll be the first.
let me just tell everyone.
Tell us.
VIP is oversold.
It's about to sell out. Like this isn't. I'm not just saying this.
So anybody who didn't buy a VIP, there's really nothing much we can do. I mean, maybe
there's a couple left, but there's not many, girl.
No. So we keep trying to tell you guys, it is what it is. You got to get the tickets. If you didn't do it yet, do it today, because we can't do more than what they tell us VIP. They'll only allow a certain amount in for VIP and then regular tickets. Okay. So
because VIP is only an hour. It's 1 hour when the doors open and then they shut it down. So everyone who bought a ticket's going to get their thing, but they don't let us sell it. I mean, I could get on all fours and beg all sorts of sexual favors. No one cares.
No, I don't give sexual favors for anything, but go ahead.
You don't?
No, crazy.
Oh.
No. Not even for a Chanel bag. No.
Honey, for a Chanel bag or like a VIP from Madonna, I mean, or Cher, I don't listen.
I loved Madonna at one time. I don't like her whole attitude now, so I'm not a big Madonna fan.
You're not coming on the four shows with me.
No, I am not.
Well, guess what? You're coming to our show, girl. You better prepare. If we have a week like this episode or this real week, we're going to have a 4-hour in-person show. So City Winery, April 18th. Now is the time. Now, before we get to this episode, which I don't even know what to say, actually, myself, we got a lot of crazy stuff going on in the real world. We have a lot of crazy stuff. Let's just, before we get to gag orders and friendship breakups and petitions, let's just start with, because you want me to start, I want to start with the cease and desist that are being sent out. Now, David and Kim have not gotten one, nor will they be getting one because we handle things a little differently here.
Right.
But a lot of our, less, I don't even know what the word is. You and I are bulls over here, but we have people being asked to take videos down and they're taking them down. And then other people, I mean, this is just Melissa's sending cease and desist to Bravo bloggers and web pages and that have an opinion, that they're allowed to have an opinion. It's called America, although everyone's listening from around the world.
And it's called the First Amendment. We're entitled to say what we want and have our opinions. I want to say one thing. We love the historian here. She's a sweetheart. She has turned her life around. She's a single mother. I love her. I speak to her on a regular basis. She speaks the truth. And by the way, for everyone to know, I don't know about the quality of the two outfits that she compared on the website. That's how all this started. But I bought them off of Amazon. So we're going to see. I bought both of them. I bought the little pajama set and I bought the little lace dress. There was one left of the lace dress and I bought it. So we'll see. But like I said to her, take it down because this is about a business. I don't believe the cease and desist came directly from Melissa. I believe it came from the owners of Envy because Melissa has a piece of it, but there are other owners. But we don't know. We don't know if it's the exact same brand. We don't know. It could be. I don't know. I'm giving the big I don't know. But that's how a lot of this started because it was about the two outfits, the one little lace dress that they said came off of Amazon and the little pajama set that came off of Alley. I found them both and I bought them. So we'll see when they come in. That was the only thing I said, you know what? I told her, just take it down. It's not worth it. Everything else, we told everyone, leave it up, First Amendment. But I said, because it's the business, I don't know, because you know how I feel about businesses. So, but for them to do what they're doing to her is despicable. You are despicable people, especially because of your backgrounds. Every one of you are dirty and have a bad background about things that you've done in your life. And you're going to talk about this girl that this happened 10 years ago with what she went through with her mother. And because she took one bad turn, she's turned her life around. She has the right to say whatever she wants. I told her, you keep your head up high. You never let people see you sweat. And you continue on with the good work you're doing. You go, girl. And that's what she's doing. And now let's talk about the petition.
And I told her the same thing, by the way.
I know you did, David.
First of all, I mean, I can't even count on one hand the amount of people I know that have been arrested. It's multiples. As are you, girl. So Historian was arrested and she owned it. And I said, girl, just own it. Like, who the fuck cares?
Who cares?
I mean, there's no one's going to shut you down from Instagram. No one's going to not. I mean, it's really disgusting, right? That people, when someone tries to come after you, you and I have said this, just like Marge did to Jennifer Aiden, you admit it and you do not let someone have power over you ever. You stick your whole head into the fire and burn half of your face off before you let someone blackmail you or I'm going to tell everyone.
Oh, yeah.
So Historia has now revealed her story and there's nothing to be ashamed of.
But
Melissa's sending cease and desist letters.
Yes.
I told them I would contact Bravo and let Bravo know.
I agree.
That because they don't want it to be dirty. Bravo, and that's going to get into now the gag order that Melissa and Joe. And by the way, like you said, these people all have skeletons in their closet. Joe Gorga is possibly one of the most just, unethical from what we're watching businessmen that I've ever seen.
Yes.
So we'll get into that, but they have some nerve to try to hold something over someone else's head. And I spoke to our animal, our fucking dirty, sick motherfucking animal of an attorney this weekend.
We love him. And that's with love. That's with love.
That is with love.
Let me tell you something. We don't play. We don't play when it comes to attorneys. And this mofo will rip anybody apart. You don't play with him. He just will rip you apart. So David called him right away. David, while you were out drinking on a Sunday. So Doug got back to him. And what did Doug say?
Girl, and by the way, and we'll get into the gag order, and then I have to talk about my good friend Bethany Frankel. Doug is like, because he's like, I mean, let it, like, first of all, if they come after you, we're calling Paid Six, we're calling everyone, and we will